Good evening, YouTube. Dre'Jon Williams is back, joining you for our last 3-hour stream of tonight. Tonight we are on we're on trains, a new era, and today I am showing you we're gonna do some intersections on the going to show you going to work on a couple of intersections here on the West Bellfort section. Hi, Preston. Glad you made it. So we're going to do some work today on the West Bellfort route, and yeah, see how much we can do in the next couple of hours. I believe I left off at South Derry Ashford Keegan Road, so that's what we're going to watch. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, well, first of all, I need to fix this. The tracks are all off. Well, first, let's fix this part. Let me go check the rest of them out here, and let's see if the rest of them are off. Yep, just about. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to fix all of this up here. Okay, so let's fix these crossings up. I guess when I've been messing with the track, so I'm messing with the track, and yeah, it does this. It's okay. We can redo it. We can move everything around. It's cool. Oh, bye, Preston. We'll see you next time, okay? Be back on next Saturday. It'll be a regular 5-hour stream next weekend. Okay, let me go check down here. I have Eldridge Parkway. Alright, let's see. So normally I'm just trying to fix up some of these uh, crossings. For some reason, um, I don't know what. I think I probably did something down the track. I probably like removed some of the tracks around. Probably did some track work the last time I was on this route. I don't I forgot, so it's been a while. But I think I must have did some track work and it kind of interfered with the tracks. So and it must have interfered with something. Okay, so here's where we left off. This is where we're trying to finish up. I did not finish this. I thought I did and I did not. So we're going to finish this off. Okay, so let me see. Did I check this up? I did. So we're on channel 24. I'm actually a little bit lower in the channels on here than I am on the Westheimer Road route. I am lower in the channels. Well, this one's going to be another high in the 100 channels, in the 100 in the 100s in the channels after a while. That's where I actually get this route going here. Tonight, what I'm gonna try to see if I can do is get as far to West Bellfort. Not West Bellfort, we're on West Bellfort. Try to get to at least the Beltway tonight if I can. if I don't get up and do go somewhere, if I need to go somewhere, hopefully I don't have to get up and go anywhere. Oh, you know what? That's what I was. That's right. That's why the triggers are like this. Okay. Yeah. Because these crossings are going to be joined together. They're going to be on the same channel here. Okay. Yeah, I forgot this traffic lights together. They're working together here. Silly me. This is what happens when you just play the West Belfort so much. Okay, let me see. Are these triggers set up? Let me see if they're turned on. Yeah, they are. Okay. So, I guess the next thing we can do is put the street signs up now. Alright, let's see. So we need 4 of them street signs. I think 340 is high. Ooh, that's too high. Bring it down to 340. Let me see. Let me try 340. Does 340 work? I don't have a lot of room on this pole. So might have to knock it over to the side. And it's no. Yeah, it's kind of good enough. Like I said, this pole is not that long. Okay. Here, just put it right here then. Move it over. Try to get it in there good as I can. Okay, we'll name it South Dairy Ashford. Okay. So, look like the only thing we need to do is just do the street signs here. Look like the only thing I was supposed to do the last time we was on here, which was, y'all remember, try to remind me because it's been a while. We have been doing the Westheimer Road route a lot. I mean, I just finished hopping off the Westheimer Road route. Matter of fact, I was just about to do bearing. By the time I saw it was after 9:30, I was like, oh, I need to hop on here. So, here I am. I ain't forgot about our last stream for tonight. I almost did, but thankfully I have not forgotten. So I hope everyone has had a great Saturday. Hopefully you're ready for tomorrow for trucking. We do. I'm gonna recheck the poll here after a while and see if we're still on for Euro Truck Simulator for Euro Truck to start the stream off tomorrow. Start off the Sunday stream. Well, I'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Actually, matter of fact, let me go ahead and name this street sign before we attach it on here. Let's do 360. Try 360. That was just track clearance that just ended there. Yeah, if y'all hear y'all hear that guy talking, it's me watching YouTuber Squirrel. He has a Squirrel Plus channel where all his streams go on. So I'm actually watching one of his streams here on his channel. So yeah, I watch his old streams because I'm gonna be hopefully praying that if I do get my work back together, I'll be joining and supporting his work because I really do like his content. He does a really good job of what he does, and I would like to be a part of that community on Twitch. So I probably will be joining that. So that won't change our streams at all. That won't change our stream ups at all because I can watch him and still do my streams here at Packing Home here. So it won't really change my streams up next year when I do eventually subscribe to him after a while. So, like I said in last videos, I'm thinking of signing up for Twitch, and then probably just subscribe to him. I'm probably not gonna stream off of Twitch. I'll just keep the streams to YouTube, because YouTube's more simple and YouTube's a little bit more easier with that than Twitch is. So I'm gonna keep the streaming. I'm gonna keep the streaming on here, then putting it on putting it on here instead of putting it on Twitch. So we'll just stick with YouTube. We'll just stick with good old YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is a little bit more simple. Actually, in the hand.
Mr. New Barger with 500 support and Black Ops Star with Walker iMac. Yes, I've got it installed. Scratch was a call. You asked me about supported versions, I did reply to. Black Ops Star, I have got it enabled, but I don't think it's showing in this mod. But I do have it, yes. I've got you now. Yeah. So we're not going to see it tonight, I don't think, because it doesn't work. But I have got it enabled. Episode details, it's all included in ship mod and that's how we're doing last play. No, it's all included, Nick. This is the Scanning RGL. It's a very mature mod, and it has got a lot of stuff on it. It always has. It's well worth a look. I did a video on this mod probably 2 years ago, again, and it's moved on since then. You get more
okay, so we're gonna do
mass. What? Where is? We're gonna have to scan your logo back. Your logo Chrome. That looks amazing. Logo Chrome.
Keegan Road. I'm glad I got the art. Found it.
Yeah, that looks
I keep doing that for some reason. After this, we have I feel like I can't spell tonight. So after this, I'll have we'll be doing South Kirkwood Drive. After that one will be Willcrest. After Willcrest is the Southwest Freeway. That is a junction point. That is a signal point, and that is a defect detector point. So we have a lot of track accessories to be adding for that intersection. So that would be fun. And right behind it will be Roark Road. Yeah, Roark Road. And then right after that is, I believe, Chesterton, and then the Beltway. I think there's going to be one intersection that I do want to put. There is one intersection that I do want to put on here, and I'm going to choose it once I get down to it. I'm not down on it yet, but eventually when I get to it, I actually do want to add that in. So there's a little intersection that I think that could be using a light in real life, but I'm adding in the game. So we'll do that once we get down. If we can get that far tonight, I believe we might be able to. I don't know, depending on what all I have to do here.
Because you have this little line up here, and it kind of stops there, and this gold slide continues here.
There we go. Okay, this is Keegan in West Bellfort. Perfect. Yeah, since there's no left turn here. I don't think so. No, I think it's just a right turn, and then that's it. Yeah, I don't think it's a left turn. But there'll be a U-turn, but we're not doing all that. I'm not going to show all that. That's just extra work on my part that I don't feel like doing. Okay. That's Derry Ashford, Keegan Road, and I have the triggers already set up. I have the stoppers already set up. I believe I don't know if I want to put Derry Ashford. Where, let me see. What was the last signal point? I think the last signal point was Highway 6. Okay, so Derry Ashford. Yeah, that was the last signal point. Was Highway 6. Yep. Okay, Derry Ashford is a signal point. Yeah, Derry Ashford and Keegan Road are going to be a signal point because we don't have a we haven't had the signal point since we left Highway 6. So I'm going to do a signal point here for Derry Ashford. The trains will just stop at from the Derry Ashford going eastbound on West Belfort, and then going westbound on West Belfort will be, but the trains will be stopping at Keegan Road. At Keegan Road's crossings. So let's do that. Okay. So we're gonna do. Let me make sure I set the bells up on the crossings before we move on to South Kirkwood. South Kirkwood Road. Let me make sure. Yep, I did. Okay. I saw that gate delay of 10 seconds. I'm like, yep, I did. Okay. So there's our signal point. The defect detector point is not until the Southwest Freeway. That is our next defect detector down that way. So that's what we do then. Okay, moving on. Next intersection is Kirkwood Drive, South Kirkwood Road. I'm going to build it right here in this section. So meet road, we'll meet this. Kirkwood, I believe, is not on lines, it's on poles. Not a lot of lights down. Not a lot of lights down West Belfort is on lines. I hope you folks out there. I hope you folks are praying for the people um, in our state here in Texas. We had another mass shooting in the city that I used to live in for a little while in West Texas in Midland, Odessa, in the Midland, Odessa area. So I hope you guys are gonna hopefully pray for those people that got shot and killed out there, and let's just end the violence. It's a terrible thing that's happened in our community now. So it's you know, thoughts and prayers just does not do it, anymore. Just thoughtless violence. It just gotta stop, man. Because that's terrible. I shouldn't be hearing about it from a city that I used to live in, like years ago, like 290 years ago, like 2 years ago, and I thought there was, the West Texas wasn't getting all that, wouldn't be that bad, but shootings can be anywhere, so you know, so it's just bad about hearing about these kind of things, especially in a very nice town that I lived in. I lived in very a long ago, twice, because also used to work in Odessa, so in Midland, Odessa area. So it's just tragic. It's terrible. It's sad, you know, that things like that happens. But you know, there's just people have something that clicks in their heads and say, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go, shoot up somebody. It's tragic. It's terrible. We hope that we catch these people before they end up, killing and hurting a lot of people. it's just it's just sad, man. I have the apps. I have been following the news out there where I used to live because I have the news apps on my cell phone. So I mean, I just I feel very bad. I feel terrible. It's just sad, man. Just sad. That's all it is. Just sad. It's tragic. It's terrible. But all that being all that aside, let's get back to the real focus of mine. Get back to trains. We're not gonna go back down that road again. Hopefully, I don't have to. But you know, it's just tragic that things happen like that. But let's get back to the main focus of doing some trains. So, all right. So we're on the next intersection. This is the building of South Kirkwood and West Belfort. That's on the southwest side of Houston, southwest side of town. Now, like I have been saying in my streams today, that I am praying for my subscribers and friends out there that lives in Florida. I am definitely going to be praying for y'all, and also who lives in Georgia, North and South Carolina. All my subscribers that live out in that area. I'm really, really are praying for y'all. I hope you are getting prepared for this storm. I know it's saying that it's gonna miss y'all, but look like along the Florida coast it might hit y'all. So in Georgia and Carolina and going up the northeast coast, I hope you're getting prepared for this storm and getting ready for Hurricane Dorian. I'm praying for that nothing really major happens, like gets damage to your homes or anything like that. This is the time of year we get hurricanes that just are bad. So I'm praying for y'all, okay? Y'all be safe out there for my subscribers that live out there on the East Coast. So yeah, just hunker down, be safe, make sure you gas up. You know. So yeah, just stay safe and don't be on the roads. All right, don't want y'all gone. Want y'all be here. Next week we'll be back to normal streaming. Next week we'll be back to normal streaming. We'll do another 5 hours of trains and 5 hours of ATS. So be ready for that next weekend. This weekend we're gonna just finish up our 3 hour stream. So we're gonna do 3 hours each. Yesterday we have done. If you have watched, yesterday we have done trains first and then OMSI. Today we did OMSI first because I told you in the video yesterday and in my post that whatever we pick first is the game I pick. Whatever we pick first on Friday gets picked on Saturday, gets switched. So it gets goes first automatically on Saturday. So we did trains yesterday first. Today we did OMSI first and then trains. So tomorrow I saw somebody has voted Euro Truck Simulator 2 to be first. So Euro Truck Simulator 2 will be first tomorrow. ATS will be right afterwards in the evening. And then, like I said, on Monday will be an all day stream of OMC, the Berlin Spondu map, the default map that's on the game that the default map that came with the game. There we go. I'm just trying to get it out. Okay, so just be ready for those, and then next weekend we'll go back to normal streaming, It'll be 5 hours of trains, 5 hours of um, 5 hours of trains, 5 hours of American truck Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm possibly going to start an OMC stream on Fridays as well. I don't know yet, depending on what all I have to do and stuff. We might start doing a Friday night OMC stream, just 3 hours of me playing some OMC. And then, of course, we'll go back to the stream. But just stay tuned. I'll have a new post up for those weekend streams next weekend. That'll be on Wednesday. So be looking for that post on the community section of my channel at that time. And we'll have you all set and ready to go, so you can adjust your schedules if you have to watch the streams. Like I said, always say, and I always say this: if you cannot join us, it's fine. The stream will be right up on in the stream will be up in my Dre'Jon live streams um, playlist right after the stream. I save it into that playlist. Once it's fully loaded in and actually is on my video under the video section of my channel, you can also watch it on there, or you can watch at least some of it until YouTube gets it processed the rest of the way. Then you can watch it on YouTube itself. Okay, so that's the plan. That's the plan for now. Like I said, just look for the post on Wednesday afternoon of what we're gonna do for Saturday and Sunday. We are gonna be switching up Sunday stream. We're gonna be switching up truck games. It's just I'm not gonna do American Truck every Sunday. We're gonna probably do Euro Truck one Sunday for 5 hours. Then one day we'll do American Truck for 5 hours, and maybe we'll just switch back and forth. Trains a New Era will be every Saturday for 5 hours. Unless there is a 3-day weekend coming up or there's a holiday. Then it'll be 3 hours. Because we're going to play something else. So just be ready for that, okay? Just something I'm letting y'all know about now. And just be ready because I will be having stuff. So, all right. So we're back to work now. So we're gonna do an ATLS controller. I have the traffic mask up. So we're gonna go ahead and put up the controllers and get the stoppers ready. So we can go ahead and get the hard part out the way. Get the hard part out the way. So yeah. So hopefully you can join us next weekend in streams. Hope you can join us tomorrow on trucking. I know there's not a lot of you that likes those kind of games. I know a lot of y'all loves trains. I might be doing a train stream sometime in the week. I'll let you know in the community section if I going to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do all of this. Actually, matter of fact, I'm not gonna do this stopper. I'm gonna use the other one, the rollable ones. Yeah, we can mix them up here. And they already turned the right way, so especially for northbound, southbound is the one I have to turn. It's like eastbound or westbound, whichever one it is, has to turn to. The way the roads are, the way the traffic is going the right way. I don't have yellow and white going the wrong way because that makes the cars go. Does anyone have any plans for Labor Day? Y'all gonna be some barbecuing going on? What y'all got going on this weekend? Barbecues, stuff like that's coming up. That's normally the time people love to be barbecuing doing some barbecues, some chicken and some brisket, stuff like that. Now, love me some barbecue. Okay, so we have the stoppers and alternate. Let's move on now to adding the traffic lights in. Now, I do not, and I'm going to repeat, I do not remember how these lights work at all. I do not remember. I gotta get back out. I gotta get back out here and find out how these lights work because I don't know. So I can change them. For now, I'm gonna think. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna work in what I think they work. So yeah, real quick while I'm on YouTube on my phone here because I'm watching the chat. Okay. Okay. So I just checked the poll on my community section on my channel, and there's two people that says to do Euro Truck Simulator 2 tomorrow. So with that being said, since two people have said we should do Euro Truck Simulator 2 tomorrow, let's do it. We're going to plan that, so hopefully you can join us tomorrow on the trucking. Sit back and relax, and hopefully watch me don't wreck anything, hurt any, hit anything, stuff like that. So there'll be some screaming. I'll be moving around a lot, so just beware. Just scream, streamers, beware. I'm a good driver in real life, but when I get on the truck game, I can actually relax a little bit, kick back, because I have traffic offenses turned off, I have fatigue turned off. So let's just say I have me some fun. Let's just say that. I'll be having some fun.
absolutely blasted by this. This is major, major potential devastation for them, and it's still just right at them at this point. But still taking that northerly curve is what we're expecting as it gets closer to the east coast of Florida. So I'm going to take the track, and we're going to run that along with all of the computer
Okay.
models. So notice a
We're gonna
150
put
mile an
the
hour wind,
lights
gusting
in.
to 185. I've seen gusts on Twitter from some of the information from the hurricane hunters that expresses it even stronger than that. Wouldn't shock me to see a Category 5 by tomorrow morning. Notice that the Euro and the USA model lined up fairly well by Sunday into Monday, still keeping it offshore, and then they divulged just a bit. So the hurricane's kind of going along with the American model. The European still tries to keep it a little further offshore, which would lessen the impact across the east coast of Florida. Still want to make sure everyone is prepared for that, and I think where we're going to start to transition as we get into the middle of next week, yes, it's still out there, is we could be talking about some coastal impacts at least across portions of South Carolina, up into North Carolina, where we could be talking about a slightly less strong hurricane, still Category 2, but still storm surge and wind damage and all of that is still on board. Eventually, by Friday, it moves it all offshore. So what do I mean by the wind potential? Even if this storm continues to stay
Yeah,
offshore,
I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a second here. All right, back to it now. Two 70, 270.
it's time. The biggest sale of the year on the Sleep Number 360 smart bed. You can adjust your comfort on both sides. The Sleep Number 7. Absolutely. Intelligently senses your movements and automatically adjusts, keeping you both effortlessly comfortable. No problem. And done. So you can really promise better sleep. Not promise, prove. Now all beds are on sale. It's the last chance to save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed. Plus
Plug
0%
all these
interest for
lights
36
on
months
in
and Labor Day.
here. Hey guys, remember, I even have it posted in the chat. If you if you have Steam downloaded on your computer, all you do is you go to broadcast. You go over to your the community tab. The drop down box should pop up. Go over to broadcast. Type in Trains New Era, and I should probably be the only streamer on there. Um, I probably should be the only one that's broadcasting on there. So you just click my name, and it should start joining the broadcast immediately. So if you can't join me on YouTube, or if you want to watch the stream in peace and quiet without me talking, then you can go to Steam on your computer. If you have it downloaded, you gotta have a Steam account to be able to watch or to do anything on there. Steam is a thing that you could. It's a app that you can download and play games. A lot of games. There's a lot of games on Steam that you can play. So yeah, if you sign up for that account is free and easier to use. And it's free to download. It's free to join. Just go to steampower.com. You create your account and create you a username. Create yourself a username, and then you just come on in, and you come on in, and you join the. You go through. You go over to the community. Go down to broadcast. Type in trains a new era, and it should find me. You should find me easily. Should say Dre'Jon Williams 96. Click on that, and it should start broadcasting, and you can watch in peace and quiet. And if you have any questions on that, you may ask me in the chat, or you may leave a comment somewhere on how to do that. Yeah. And if you're joining the broadcast on Steam, why not drop a friend request so you can friends with me. You can always keep up of what I'm playing, or subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can keep up to date with content, and also keep up to date with what streams are going up. So I appreciate it if you did. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Not forcing you to. Not forcing y'all to do anything. You don't want to. You don't have to. Yeah. So I just try to keep up with all my subscribers here. I like to try to keep up with everybody. So, you do have a Steam account? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and see if you can find me, broadcast me. You can watch peaceful and quiet. And of course, everybody has YouTube. So if you have YouTube, come on YouTube. You can hear my voice and hear me talk. Okay. I clicked back on my other thing and it popped up the Fire TV stick. Hang on just a second, y'all. I'm about to pause for the calls just for a second here. Okay. Okay. Just changing the TV back over. All right. Back to it. Back to it. Back to work on getting Kirkwood up, South Kirkwood Drive.
Look at the yellow lights glowing down here. Wow, that looks pretty tasty.
So we're gonna raise this up to 2.
Big black riser. I think that works pretty well. What was that? That's stop 2. Stop 2. That dips down, a line of that pushes down, whereas on that one, it goes straight across, and you get this wonderful black down here, black at the top there.
Okay, there it goes. Like, where's the last one go over here?
Mr. Big J, 2100 with a resumed 1-year anniversary sub, 12 months. Thank you very much, Mr. Big J, for continuing that, and happy anniversary, hitting 12 months there. I think I like that best. I think they're on the inside, those, but on the heroes in a minute. Reach time illumination. Excuse me? Is that inside? Oh, there it is. Well, you can't see it from that angle. Can you see it from that angle? It's kind of pointless illuminating the roof, though, unless you've got something in here. It looks cool. We're going to go with painted handles. I haven't really done the handles yet, if I'm honest, though, Black Hole, so I haven't got around to that yet.
All the traffic lights are up now. Let's go ahead and let's get the.
I'm definitely going to go with that. Stock black.
How about we get the?
Let's
get this together here. Let's go ahead and do the stoppers now. Go ahead and get the stoppers out the way.
I'm going to go with black for the contrast.
That's it. The triggers. Out of this whole entire thing, setting up this whole entire thing, I think that the stop connecting the stoppers is probably the hardest thing to do. So, this is the way I work at these intersections like that.
How the kids are fine. That's above the mirror. That one? Or that one? Presumably in that one. That's thunder. That's definitely thunder.
Awesome. Alright, all set, ready to go.
I don't mind the translucent one, it's very subtle. There's a thunderstorm where I am. I would agree, MC. Take the sticker. What do you mean, DK? Most evil looking truck we can. What do you mean by evil, though? Let your hair blow in the wind. It's actually gone quite dark outside.
I'm just trying to clear this out.
This is lovely. Oh, what's that lovely? That's the bonfire stuff. Samurai.
Just want to clear that up.
It's definitely going to rain shortly. It sounds very menacing out there. What the? Okay, something tells me that that custom is meant to be a long line. It's been diverted from places like Luton and Stansted. Is it that bad? Blimey.
Oh, let's do. How about we do a grade X-Scene crossing? And let's do a OH. I think I went down too far. Come back up. Come back up. Here we go. Oh, came down too far. Let's do two FECs. So we're going to do an FEC here and FEC here.
It sits quite naturally, it doesn't stick out too much. But maybe if you put the thunders down there like that.
There we go.
I really prefer that bar to be at the back here. One short, one short. High.
Sorry, y'all. My hands hurting.
Depends what we're going to be hauling today. So, spawning new. Old. One, there's no real difference between new and old. Seriously. Look at that.
Okay.
It's like that bit though. That's the only bit that changes. Just big and slightly more. We go short too. I think that looks pretty good. We'll take those beacon lights and then those put some. Might put some. I think I might get rid of those rooftop illuminations and instead just put little lights across the top here. An LED light. Something like that. Although they don't sit in the center, which is very, very irritating.
I got something else on my mind. I'm sorry, y'all. I got something else on my mind right now. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's set the controller up. Actually, give me a second here. No, not this. Let me go to. Let me go to Google real fast. And let me search up. Let me search. Oh, let me see if I can get a glimpse of what this light looks like at Kirkwood and Bellfort. I think I won't get a like a good thing of it, but I'll at least get a little bit of it. Okay, swipe on over here. Kirkwood, stop Kirkwood. Here we go. Yeah, just come in from westbound. It don't matter which way. No, not. Okay. Oh, god dog it! Look at this. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick little Google search here. Just want to see. Okay, so.
Plenty of illumination.
Okay. Well, that side is green. Let's go on this side. So is that going after the screen? So this is green now. So wonder. Come on over here.
Not today, ultra blue, but very soon, hopefully. There you go. Butler's link my studio tour video.
Okay. I think I know how I'm going to work this light. I need to see how the side street works, though. So come on over here.
Don't even pay rent.
Changing yellow. Okay. I think I know how I'm going to... It's going to work just like the rest of the lights that I've been doing so far. So... I'm looking at Google Maps right now, and I'm going northbound on South Kirkwood. So the train tracks are on the northbound side. The train tracks cross over, so the traffic lights in front of the northbound tracks, which will be right here. So northbound. So northbound look like it changes first. So that means this side will be the track clearance green, so the 11 and 12 will be track clearance green. And then going westbound goes first, and then eastbound and westbound go together, and then westbound has the left turn go backwards, and then it goes back to northbound going first, and northbound southbound, then southbound after north and southbound go at the same time, and then after a while. Okay, got it. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do this one. So let's get into the controller. This is South Kirkwood and West Belfort.
Too much customization, Howie. Each to his own, sir. If you go for the stock SDS truck, they have a lot less customization. But if you like to be able to get down to the detail,
we're on the next channel, channel 25.
I had LED stripes and articles on my truck problems, they might not work anymore than the 24. In the light bar dot. Light bar dot.
Ignore 8, go to 9, 10, 11, 12. Track clearance green is 11 and 12. 13 is the railroad crossing.
The dots here.
1 and 6 gets the green. 1
because the dots
and 6.
And they align at the top of the bar.
Base timings, we're going to do 15 for northbound left turn. Southbound left turn from westbound. I'm going to do...
Oh, you mean that thing?
I'll say about 35 seconds.
I don't like that thing so much.
We'll do 35 seconds for east and westbound traffic, and then I'll do 10 seconds for eastbound left turn onto Kirkwood from West Belfort. Okay.
We'll go with that.
I'm also going to do 10 seconds for the left turn on from northbound left turn and straight.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Left turn and straight. It'll be 10 seconds to go westbound on West Belfort. We're going to do 25 seconds, so it's a very short light, and then 18 for the turn light. And then 18 is for track clearance, and then we're going to add 75 seconds with that 18-second left turn traffic.
Twitch TV, 3 months, thank you Twitch TV. HJTSCH, 9 months, thank you HJ. You like the 3D LED board? Well, as well as my viewers have to have a lot of patience with us, once we start customizing, there's no stopping putting our roll back. Yeah, to be honest though, Alex, a lot of people really enjoy it. There are people who don't, but they're kind of outweighed by the people that do. And for my money, there's no point jumping in a stock truck and driving. You may as well make yourself a nice truck and then go driving. Anything that's watched me when it's raining, Zarek? Probably temporarily until all the grunge has been taken out of the atmosphere by the rain, and then it should be over. We've got lights that we can put up here. I think the only option here is these guys.
Why can I not get this K capitalized? There we go. I'm letting go shift too short. Like I can't type. I'm 1,029, 126. Oops. I'm getting ahead of myself.
What do you use for timers updated traffic? 27% of balls used are 8 people. That's a very accurate number, you know. Did you do a poll of like 20 people and then get 27% out of it?
Oh! Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable here. Alright, continuing on. So, LCM. All good and dandy there. Let's get the slaves out. After the slaves, the street signs gotta get put up. So we can have those street signs ready to go. And for street signs, we gotta have them named already. Due to the fact that once they're on the pole, I can't get them to I can't customize them. I can't get them to click. And the reason why I can't get them to click is because um, the pole interferes. The traffic mass. Okay, so let's raise this on up to about three. Let's do 350. Let's see how 350 does. I think 360 is for these. And it is 360. Okay, so raise this up to 360. Okay, so 360 for these street signs. Alright, and we gotta name it now, because I'm not gonna be able to name it later. This route was supposed to be done a long time ago, and now I find a way to actually do it, like years later. So this route was normally supposed to get built on the Trains 2010 Engineers Edition platform, and I never ever got a chance to get finished up with it, and I stopped because I had other things to do, including working on the biggest route I have, which is the UP Glidden subdivision, which takes all of the UP Glidden sub. Just about all of the crossings. Just about every, actually, the whole line.
Take this long? No, it takes as long as you want it to.
On the traffic lights do the exact same thing. Sometimes I can't get the traffic light. Sometimes I gotta move the pole, or I gotta move the traffic light out.
I'll pick up the pole in a minute. We're going to have a little vote here on which leading collar steps we give going. Right, you guys are going to decide which one to give going. So lead choice will be. There are two options here, right? Brown or black. I'm going to show you the brown and black, and then you can vote on which one you want. So this is the brown one. The brown one. Okay. There's the collar. There's the collar. Nice quality leather. Nice quality. Don't get excited because you think it's going to go wrong here. Nice quality leather. It's even got the little name tag thing going on here. Nice classic leather. Ugly. Nice classic leather, ugly.
Let's see.
Right. Oh, it's very soft, by the way. Very soft leather.
Ooh, what was this one again? Oops. Hang on. Okay, this is the West Bellfort. Alright.
Less of a softer leather. It's more of a smooth, harder leather. Open the bolting thing now.
West Bellfort.
It's doggy things on it. It's black. Like I say, it's smoother and harder. Like that. Obviously, down here you've got your little doggy thing going on there. So, do we go for black or do we go for brown? That's the question here. I'm sure you both want to do that. So, you've got your black one and your brown one. The brown one's softer, but which will fit Dawn better? You think? Black or brown? I've got my own view on this, but I'll let you guys know. What do you think? Black or brown? Well, currently Wilson's. Well, I don't want to say 50%. I blame Drake for that. The pie chart's right, the numbers are wrong. Pie chart's right, the numbers are wrong. Looks like almost 3/4 is the same brown at the moment. Most home game gets bottom using TSM 6.3. My map is skewed and out of line. TSM is the only map I'm using to see what it was. Doesn't I lost it. You might have the load order wrong. Not home go. There's a route which tells you what order to load everything. If you've not followed that, that's the problem. If you ask Pringle in chat, he knows load order. You have to get that right. It looks like the polling is over 2/3. I know the numbers are wrong, but it's over 2/3 of them are brown, which makes Mrs. Squirrel happy because Mrs. Squirrel wants the brown one. Right, voting's closed. The brown one is, guys. Soft with the brown lead is going on blimey. Where is it? Oh, it's pretty cool. Right, we'll officially unveil it then. We're doing this, put in your follower. There one. Come on. Oh. Everybody picked the brown collar from you. He's got no collar on now, and he's about to have his little brown collar on now.
Oh yeah. Okay, now then, let's do. Let me see if I. Okay, let's start with westbound first.
He's got his little brown collar on. With his little.
It's 20. 25.
Where have you done it? Perfect nice little brown collar for him. Goes with the brown lead here. You should always take it when you go for a walk. The smell of fresh leather. Right then, do you want to go? What's the you like that? One new colour. Thank you for that, guys. Dolly now has a new colour as chosen by you. Yeah, what's on there? So there's a route inside, but Pringle just posted the that you want your list. That's amazing, you know, like that's really fresh.
Oh, 25. Put on 26. Whoopsie.
You don't spot in the thumb there. It does look cute on him. I think I would make the right choice for him.
Okay. See what exactly I'm talking about? I clicked on the traffic light and it clicked the pole. So I have to do this.
What's that going to get rid of? No compatible with the air hose. What's that one, isn't it? I'll get rid of that. That looks crazy.
What's this one? Okay, making sure it didn't say 26.
Let's go stay there. Maybe that would look better with some pipes on it now. Nice little cute one. You see, they're clearly built for the other one, aren't they? For the extended version, the long line. They don't fit here. Is that another block line? looks like I can't have these, the high pipe, move the whole thing. Maybe do. Oh, well. There's a chat frozen. I think the chat's frozen. I've got a feeling Twitch chat has just died. Oh, hang on. No, it's coming back. What the heck? That just went completely silent. Yeah, they put bullshit.
And set this to 11. 25.
I should talk about that.
Ooh, I can fix that light. That's not even on there. Okay. Oh, hang on. Turn around.
Yeah, we can put it down here. Or is it not one? We can put the exhaust down here. It's not a massive issue.
I have to drop this down.
I don't like that gap.
There we go. Okay. Now set it up. 25. There we go.
This is an either or here.
Look at this. I was about to put it on level 11 too. And it's not even on 11.
Well, now this is interesting because if you put the 5 series on there, you get a completely.
Wait, did I put that on 11 or 12? I put it on 11. Oops.
You put 6 series on there.
Okay, there we go. Wait, it's not 11, it's 12. Straight light. That would not have been good if I had that on 11 as well. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, forgot one.
Yeah, that is. Look at the size of that fuel tank. I swear my car's got a bigger fuel tank than that.
So now I forgot everybody. Now I forgot one. I thought I got everybody. Now I only forgot one. 25. Alright, there we go. Good as new. It's changing just in time. Alright, traffic lights are set. Next is the slaves. Have fun. Let's see. It's 25. 25 on 1. 25 on 6. 25 on 7. And 25 on 12.
That doesn't look quite as bad. The only thing about that is to reset all my lights.
Alright, and then 26 LCM.
That's a split back game.
Perfect. Alright, let's get them set up now. So, this is 1. This is 6. This is 7. This is 12. That's for the railroad crossing. In there. Do the back so we can save. That.
The only problem is I don't know what the exhaust goes.
Railroad crossing. Perfect. Okay. So now, let's set up this.
None of these are going to fit. Not one. But what do we put the exhaust on?
5 and 7. 3 and 7. Not 8, 7. Okay. Okay. Traffic lights on track clearance. So, yeah. Like I said, since track clearance, since this side goes last, track clearance green is that long, and it's just changing now.
What are those guys? What are you missing the crane? My God, I'm not putting a crane on there.
Just make sure the corner turn lights.
My lights. Nice.
Perfect. I did the corner turn lights right for a change. About time. Excuse me. Okay. Now then, triggers. Triggers. Let me see if I'm just gonna move up. I'm not gonna even try to type. Alright, there we go. Okay. I'm going to lay triggers out. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. So we got two here. I need to move up this river crossing ever so slightly up. That way it's not so close to the tracks where the train going by will clip them. Okay. And then to pick it up again, going this way, it comes right here. Okay. And then now I'll put the triggers out for Wheelcrest once we figure out what I'm gonna build Wheelcrest. Okay, so 25. 6. Excuse me. Yeah, when you got late night streaming, you know, the sleepiness just starts to hit you. It's alright, I'll make it though. I'll make it all the way till time for me to end the stream tonight. Yeah, just a late night stream. Don't worry, next weekend we'll be back to normal. So no more trying to stay up late on YouTube all night. I'm trying to watch me work on my route here. I know some of you don't mind, but some of you say, no, it's just so late. 26, 25, 26, okay. Next side. Oh, and we'll do the testing towards the end of the stream. More than 1 hour of configuration, so that's normal. That's the normal Sunderland trucking. Well, we can go painted here, or we can go black here. We'll go across the board and try and put the gold in between, maybe. Ah, that's quite angle. That's quite chemical. Oh no, it's gonna hurt. Not like 25 plus. I'm gonna make the traffic lights malfunction real bad. That will not be good. It'll be hard to turn them off. With a double trigger activation. That would not be fun. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, South Kirkwood Road is completed. It is ready for its debut. Yeah, looks good too. Did a pretty good job. Yeah. So using FEC river crossings for them. Alright everybody, moving on to the next one. Next one is Wheelcrest. I actually don't have any more. I don't have any more track to go. Let's expand. Before we do our next one, because we're about to do the Southwest Freeway, I gotta have my track and I gotta have my my main roads and main track all stretched out already. Surprised I actually reached my track limit. But then we got these intersections spread far apart. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, you know we're doing Join It Rail track. I'm actually gonna change both tracks out to Join It Rail now. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, why am I using this other track? Let's just use different tracks. Let's start using different tracks. Starting here. So this is when we're gonna stretch out this track right here. So yep, we're gonna do West Bellfort as a 2-track. The first time I made this route, it was years ago, and I never put it up on YouTube. It was 1 track. Now I'm gonna do 2 tracks. Yeah, when I first made this intersection, when I first made this route years back when I was on Windows 7, and I can actually completed that one. That one was completed all the way till MLK. I didn't go all the way to 45. I stopped it from I did from Highway 6 to MLK. This one we're doing from Harlem Road to 45, where actually Belfort actually ends. And then it doesn't. It's not named. It's not named what. It's not named West Belfort anymore. It's called, named Belfort. And it's not Boulevard. It changed. Not Avenue after a while either. It changes to Belfort Street. To the Belfort Avenue. Yeah. So, and that's not until we get later in the route. Okay, so we extended the track out like at least 4 or 5 miles. We stretched it out pretty far here. So that means we shouldn't have to stretch it out for a while. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the roads. So let's switch it over to the roads. And I already see I have it on the roads that I wanted on. That's good. Good to see. I'm also going to be adding another intersection with the Southwest Freeway lights. It's called Willcrest Drive. We're gonna just do Willcrest, and we're gonna connect to the Southwest Freeway. So that means the road will be curving over. Yeah, that's something else we're gonna be adding in the route. So after that, it should just be West Belfort. All the things along West Belfort. Yeah, if y'all don't know where West Belfort is, or know what road I'm talking about, if you're not from Houston, Texas, then I suggest you go to Google Maps and search it up. Best thing I can tell y'all. Go to Google Maps and search it up. Yeah, just go to Google Maps, and you exactly know what I'm talking about once you do a Google Maps search. That way y'all know the roads y'all know what road we're actually doing. And yes, you'll probably be asking yourself, why it's not a train track going along it. I'm like, yes, it's because we're adding it. This is what West Belfort would look like with train tracks going along it. Okay, so here's Willcrest Drive. I'm gonna build Willcrest Drive right here. It's a pretty good gap, I believe, in between Kirkwood and in between Kirkwood from Kirkwood. And there's a lot of little neighboring streets. We're not gonna build those streets. I'm just gonna ignore them, like they're just non-existent. Okay. So like I said, Willcrest will be there will be a freeway light go along with Willcrest. That's after we build the Southwest Freeway. We got to build it first before we can curve the road. So this road is gonna be like this for now until I actually build um, the Southwest Freeway. Until I build Southwest Freeway. Yeah. I might also what I was doing on my old West Belfort route. I was also building West Airport. Now I might do a separate route of West Airport instead of just putting it with West Belfort, not having West Belfort and then West Airport. I might not do it like that, like I did years ago when I made the route the first time. Um, they'll probably be separate, and if it's gonna be separate, it'll probably be like a one track going through West Airport. It's also not a thing, but West Airport goes a long way. That also goes to 45 and it ends at 45. So Airport and Belfort both ends at 45, and they street changes over. Their streets both change over at 45, and y'all see that in the portion of the route. Okay. Okay. Next thing now. Like I said, once we are done with Southwest Freeway, we're gonna curve this over to Southwest Freeway. Hopefully, I don't have it too far once I build it. Once I get there, we're not there yet, but we'll be there soon. All right. I remember what that light West Belfort and Willcrest. I remember how it worked, so we will not need Google Maps for this one. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay, let's do it. Give me something. Sorry, I'm trying to scratch here. Get an itch. Itch. Okay. Sweet. What am I? What am I? Oh, ATLS.
Painted rims. There we go. Getting there. I hope we can work this all the way through. That's the
ATLS controller. Let's put the controller. Let's put it here. Cross from over here. Okay. Stoppers. Yeah, get the stoppers now. Get the stoppers out the way now. So we have one here. We have one here. One here. We have one here. Now the traffic lights, it's gonna work just like Kirkwood. I think they're just shorter. I think. If I remember correctly. It's been a couple of months since I've been out there. But if I remember correctly, I believe that's how they work. Okay. So, switch these around. Whew. And you're gonna start hearing me yawn a lot more as we go throughout this rest of this hour, this stream we gotta do.
29,000 euros, 346 trading. Are you sure you want to sell? I'm going to save that. Because I don't want to do that again. That deserves a small cup of tea. Hang on a second. We'll just dig out the road somewhere. Slimy. Oh, I haven't done the inside. Oh my god. Hang on. I like the oldest wine. Oh, it's really nice. Inside and just the inside. This won't take a minute. We've already done most of the inside. Did anybody notice if that sat nav worked? Phased out, 17 months, thank you, phased out. That was more what we forwarded it. You get the. Let's have my dog with me. No, no. In the bag. Already done.
Sorry, I'm watching this video. So if you see me not stopping for like a few seconds, it's because I'm doing like three other things at once. I'm watching this other video I got on my TV, and then I'm live streaming for my good subscribers. For my subscribers, so they can see a little bit more work, see me work in action, and other stuff going on right now. So please excuse me for doing that. And I am still with you here. I might be quiet because I got my mind set up on looking at this video.
So we've even got the gold air freshener in the window.
Let's do the stoppers now before we get to the gantries. I think here I'm going to do. No, maybe not. I don't know what I'm actually gonna do. I think we're gonna just use the ATLS lights and ATLS double the other ones, the double dark. I think we're gonna use those. Use those easier ones. I know those lights don't actually do the red design. Now, actually, you know what? We're already gonna do it. Go ahead and do it anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and do it. Because if you notice, some of these traffic lights in real life don't do that zigzag red anymore. No, one has one light change red and another light change red after it changes. Some of those lights don't do that anymore. They actually just change red together. You don't see a lot of traffic lights.
I have the Flames DLC, but I don't think it works on this truck mod. get a job. Job market. Let's have a look what we got here. Okay, we've got a job up to trees. Taking tractor and farm machinery parts, 21 tons. Specialist adhesives. Wait, what's a specialist adhesive? I know, great.
Next
Thank you,
pose.
that's fantastic. 30 man, 27 months. Thank you, very much. There's no one heavy enough for this monster. I know. I don't have a proper oversized pole pack yet. 26 tons of specialist adhesive here or here. If we went to split, that would actually be very, very hilly for you, though. Very hilly.
So let's use the other gantries like we used for Kirkwood. Place it back here.
Yeah, do you think it will stick to the road if we take that one? I fancy driving to Switzerland. Let's see what this thing can do. First of all, there's one. Dark Crush. Have a good one. UBI screen. Not very heavy though, is it? A little bit scratchy. On this dash, it's a little bit bright, a little bit overly saturated. I'd take the brightness down personally, but how many gears is this supposed to have? 12? Where's the 12? I think it's got 10 plus 2, isn't it? You can send the brightness down in there for me. I think the gearbox is 10 plus 2. Yeah, but I can't access the 12 gear. I can only access it 10, that's the thing. It says it's a 12 plus 2, but yeah. Can you still the 12 plus 2? See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now I can access 12.
Yeah, like I said, I am going to zone out for just a second. So for just a few minutes, like I said, I am watching a video on YouTube right now as well as watching my own live stream for comments on the chat here. Yeah, so just bear with me here. I am doing a few things, then trying to focus on here, and I got like other things to do. After a while, I won't be watching anything. I'll be focusing on watching my live stream myself and watching chat as well, so I can respond to whoever puts a message in the chat on YouTube here. Okay. Alright. Now then, traffic lights. Time to get them in here. We have the controllers out. I do have the controllers out. Very, very good. Alright. Always green. It's too bad I don't have any traffic lights that has this. always green. I wonder if it actually does stay green the whole entire time. It looks like it might change. You know, that'd be actually be fun. You have an extra green.
What could possibly go wrong?
I never, in the years I have had this and these traffic lights, and somebody built these traffic lights, I had never used the always green. I want to see if it actually works. Let's put it on a channel here. Let's put it on 1. Let's put it on 3. I want to see if it actually goes out. I want to see if that's true or not. So that's, and channel 1 is Harlem Road. So I want to see if it actually does stay green all the time now. I want to see if it actually goes out.
The trip model is called Scania RJL Tuning Pack, and it's updated in the whole spreadsheet if you want to find it.
Let me just see it. Hold on. I want to see if it actually does stay green the whole entire time. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. Or does it go out with the phasing? I did that track clean screen down there, so it could be on the track clean screen space. Let's just wait and see. I want to see if this actually works. If it actually does stay green the whole time.
I downloaded it. I didn't get it from the launcher. It's on the SDS forum. So if you look at my link, it'll link you to the SDS forum.
Well, come on, let's go. I want to actually see if this works. So before we build WordPress, I actually do want to see if this works. So I'm gonna go to Harlem and Bellfort. Okay, I'm gonna add it back. Around. Set it up to channel 1, 3. Let's see if this works. And okay. Well, would you look at that? This light actually does work. It stays green the whole entire time. Does not change. It's freaking awesome. Look at that. Let's see, we're back here at Harlem. This is the beginning of the line, by the way. This is where we start. And this is on. This is on channel 1, green 3. It's on ground 3, and it's still green. I think that's pretty cool. I actually wish it kind of went out. That'd be pretty cool if it did, but it does not. It does pretty cool. I actually like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. No wonder it didn't go out. It stays green no matter what. So you don't even have to set it up to a channel. It'll just stay green for you anyway. Okay, back to WordPress. I don't have that controller set up yet, so we have to like manually go there by myself. One of these days, I think maybe soon. Next time, this is the West Bellfort. This is the Bion yard. This is a little yard I built. It's kind of messed up. I actually want to redo the yard. Want to see if we can redo that. So we're gonna redo that later on. We're not gonna redo that today. Okay. All right. Let's keep going here. 1464.
perfect truck for a solid white trailer. You want to know why countries east of the Atlantic can't turn right on there? Because the country says they can't. It's a simple answer, anyway. The question is any country outside of the United States allow turning right on red? What's so white? It's a brand of adhesive.
Oh, you know what? We haven't put street signs up for Spanish Grant, for Belknap, and for Elevation Sonat. So you know what we're gonna do afterwards before we end the stream tonight, if I remember. If I don't, then we'll do it next time. We need to put the street signs in. I am doing street signs now for these lights because I did for Derry Ashford. I did it for Derry Ashford. I did it for Kirkwood, and I'm also gonna do it for Wilcrest. After a while, we might stop doing the street signs because it's just that's just extra work I'm effort putting in. Okay, so let's come back here. Now we're done with the fascinating one one light always green. Now we're done with that. Now we can go back and focus on getting this light put up. Okay, so this is not a new light. This light at Wilcrest and West Belfort. If you go to Google Maps and you go to that intersection, like I just mentioned a whole bunch of times, West Belfort and Wilcrest, you're going to see.
Mrs. Frosty Jack, how are you doing? Here we are trying to learn how to play ETS2. Do you think it's for a female like me? No. You think it's for a female like me? I'm trying to get the hang of it. What do you suggest to me? Possibly driving. It's not a male-oriented game. It's a can. You can drive. If you can drive a car, you can drive a truck. It's just a bit bigger. So get in there and have a
So yeah, looking at Google Maps, it's an older light. It's an older light. It's been up for many, 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 many. I'm really serious. This light is old. If you go to Google Maps and you search up the intersection of Wilcrest Drive and West Belfort Avenue, Houston, Texas, it should pop up if you put in Houston, Texas. If you put that in, you go into Street View and you actually look at this traffic light at this intersection, you can tell here, and you can even go back in the day, just to tell you how old this light is. This light is old. This light is older than just anybody that has been in Houston. This light has been here for many, many years. And if you get lucky, you can go back to 2007 and see what this light looked like. I mean, this traffic light, this is a very old traffic light. God is old. I mean, a lot of our intersections are in Houston are old. They've been around for generations after generations. And I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm going back to, I just looked back at the '07 picture and I was like, that takes me back to memories. I remember looking at this light when I was a kid. And looking around at the traffic lights. And guess what? This light actually works exactly the same way it worked years ago. And it does now. It's causing a lot more traffic.
I think the mistake, well, not really a mistake. When I started playing Euro Truck, I started in southeast England, near to where I live. But it turned out to be not a great place to start. If I was starting again, I would start somewhere like in Germany because there are loads of little. Bearing in mind when you start a brand new profile, your jobs are limited in how far you can drive. And so if you go somewhere like Germany, there's lots of other places nearby.
So yeah, this light has not changed a bit. This light, well, it has. A lot of traffic lights has been changed over the last couple of years. A lot of visors has been put up, stuff like that. We get those strong thunderstorms, and those visors do not last. Okay. Alright, enough about that Wilcrest and Wilcrest and well, yeah, it has South Wilcrest, but we're not gonna use South Wilcrest. We're just gonna call it Wilcrest. in Wellcrest and West Belfort. It just that light just takes back so many memories. That traffic light just takes me back in the days, man.
Sound one. I've got the sound fixes pack installed, so probably that. I'll go left out of here by the yeah.
Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Now left turn signals. Yep, we need the double red because that's what that intersection uses. The intersection does not use flashing yellow turn lights or anything like that. I'm telling you, it's so old. They will have to like tear down those lights before they can put any good upgrades on it. It could use flashing yellow turn lights. I don't think it'll be good for that intersection. The reason why I said that is because that intersection is dangerous.
I guess that happened.
That intersection is dangerous. Well, all the lights intersections around town are dangerous.
Well, maybe TSA isn't that stable. Let's hope it saved it before I jumped into the barrier. I noticed my frame rate collapsed. My frame rate collapsed if you noticed, and then all of a sudden it went. Yeah, I thought Arizona was out. I'm sure I saw it come out start last week. Is it raining and thundering? It's looking very threatening, but it appears to be bypassing us. I reckon there was a part of Nice that crashed. Where the heck are they? Why are you scared of this Scottish Jack? Tell you what, you come here and I'll go there, because I love them as films. Wait for it to swim away.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm just so busy watching this stream, this old stream. Yeah, I'm still here, don't worry. I feel like I spend our streams mostly watching different videos.
Normally, if it's going to crash because of the map, you can just fly here and it'll crash. Try that again. But if I watched those, I didn't even buy it. We'll go this route, turn left. See if that happens again. We've got us all bypassing. Everyone stay rip and nothing happened. The game crashed. I mean, it could have been that maybe a truck and trailer combo went past. We'll see. I got to right here, didn't I? And it stopped. Maybe it wasn't the map then. If I Matthew 1, all three when it comes out. Matthew 1, I think, is a non-starter. Matthew 3, I'd really like to play Matthew 3 when it comes out.
Okay.
Since we enjoyed Matthew 2 quite so much, it was awesome. TSM glitch, maybe. Maybe. can't explain why I crashed. If you see something like that, it could be down to the job market. Maybe the trailer pack I'm using has a trailer that's broken, and if it makes another appearance and you see it, then it'll crash. Yeah, there's thunder going on outside. Not weather like this. You know, Donkey, how you doing? Matthew 1 is about storyline. Yeah, but it's hard to play. It's like a 10-year-old game. I think it's still not even widescreen and the textures are very low res. I'd love to play it, but I could put the radio on, but if I do, you may get the bot muted by Twitch. So I suggest if you want some music, just stick some on the background. Oh, I just saw a light out the corner of my eye. Did you hear that? Did you hear that crack of thunder then? That was quite loud. You played Minecraft and you thought about textures? Yeah, I played FSX as well. Okay. Well, the power doesn't usually get knocked out when it's a thunderstorm, but it's all down to luck. You never know where it's going to hit. Oh, that's Dolly. He doesn't like it. No. It needs to be done inside of that thunder.
Oh, hang on a minute. I actually said I was got to fix a light down here. I forgot all about it. Let me see. I think I fixed it already. Yeah, I did.
I think it was no no. Dolly, he's not wet, is he? Not that much. Like people do. What if I'm drying off? It's soaking wet. I won't get Dolly on, but he's soaking wet and I'm not putting him on the leg like that. We'll have to wait a minute. Maybe it's a gearbox.
With the gearbox. Oops.
You go to town, you start.
So I actually figured out something. So, um, while you're playing this, when you're playing Trains a New Era, if you at any chance stop this right here, if this is not spinning, the compass, after a while, the compass will stop working. I mean, for now, it'll work, but you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna leave that still.
It's actually it's windy outside. You keep getting lightning and thunder, but the rain's just very, very light at the moment. But outside, it's like way brighter than it should be. You know what I mean? It's almost as if there's thick cloud over us, but the light is coming underneath it, and so everywhere's just way brighter than it should be. I haven't cried. I haven't had a mum. Don't cry, mum. Not with that. It doesn't matter. He's too wet to form a name. He stinks. 50-17, that's road. How's the speed limit down there? 80.
Okay.
The stream may go away. Probably not, Connor. I mean, like I say, there's always a chance that it could, but statistics and all that, it's unlikely. There is a business Wunderbaum with wet dog smell. Blimey. Just north of a young gun. Yeah. I got a feeling it's not right over Chelmsford, but it's pretty close. Is that a sunrise or a sunset? Oh, that's a sunrise. Look at that. Let's take a picture of that. Oh, here comes the rain. Can you hear the rain? I don't know if you can hear that, but that's pretty heavy rain.
Okay. Done deal. Next thing. Let's put the river crossings up.
I'm not kidding, the rain outside, it looks like the blobs of rain are like that big and it's just slamming into the ground and it's bouncing off. It's that heavy. That's actually cool. There's another flash. I wish I had a camera. I wish I had an outdoor camera that I could just flip to and show you. It's so cool. Oh man, I love that kind of weather. You know what? If I wake up in the middle of the night and the weather's like that, I pretty much always just get up, just pull the blinds up and just open the window and just sit there watching it. I did that as a kid as well. Screw weather can.
So we're gonna use a mixture here again. Tree sign, hit them up.
Yeah, I could film on the phone, but I can't do it right now. Mrs. Squirrel won't be happy, Colin. You underestimate Mrs. Squirrel. I can come to bed after her and she doesn't even know I've come to bed. Once she's out, she's out. You had the bad weather and Russell saying loved it, Crickety. That was the rumble strip beneath it. So let's go. Where are we in the world? I think we're going from Italy to Switzerland. No, we're going from France into Italy.
360.
We're about to go through Genoa and up through Milan.
360.
Have you used live broadcasting on Facebook?
360. Oh.
Never. Never even tried.
360.
negative, well, I've been so tired some mornings after a stormy night, stay well. So you're like me then, you stay up and watch it. I remember being in my car many years ago, and I was up in Fleetwood. I don't know if you know where Fleetwood is. Basically, if you know what Liverpool is, and north of that you've got Blackpool.
Yeah, sorry, y'all.
I,
I zone out
I was in the
sometimes.
car
So
in Fleetwood, and
I actually did that for a while. I zoned out for a bit.
I was in the
Yeah,
car in Fleetwood, and I was
like I
pulling
said,
up
that
near
just happens.
a road that was on the coast. So you can see the sea, and you can see the Thames and the sea and all that, right on the coast. And then all of a sudden, this storm came in, and it was like, it was just biblical. The rain was
And
just
no, I did not zone out on TV.
thick and
So
heavy, and it poured
no,
water
I actually
everywhere.
zoned out on the game
And I was sat in
because
my
I
car,
forgot what I
and
was
the
about to
rain
do next.
was hitting the car so hard that it was
And
bouncing
it
off the
tells you
roof. I
I've
could
kind of
hardly
been doing
hear.
some things for
Forget that.
trains
Maybe
today.
I might have missed a school. I don't know. I was talking, and we could only hear each other. The rain was just so noisy. And outside, the wife was doing this, and you could only just see through the windscreen. And people were just running, like they were doing their prayers, and they were caught swimming. They were coming off the beach. They were just legging it over the road, trying to get under the cover of the hotel and stuff. It was hilarious, but it was so cool. It only lasted about 15 minutes, and then it just went crazy. The special outside webcam. We've been there in southern Italy. We're not in southern Italy though, Jules. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember the man, the end credits though. The guy, the Solvite advert, I remember that. So the advert for Solvite used to be, they got this guy, right, and they got this guy in like a white one-piece suit, you know, like what mechanics wear. He had a white one-piece suit, and then they used Solvite to stick him to a board, so it was like glued onto a board, and then they lowered the board down over a pit of like crocodiles, and that was the advert. Basically saying the glue was so strong that you could trust your life to it. But they later admitted that although they glued him to the board, just in case, they also basically nailed him to the board. They made sure that he wasn't going to fall off. And they attached his clothing just in case the glue failed. Because obviously they didn't want the guy to actually die.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, time to set up the.
How's the car? Currently with Toyota. It failed again on, what day did it fail, guys? Tuesday, Wednesday, I can't remember. It failed on one of those days, and the Toyota mechanic came out with his computer, connected to it, got some information off it, reset it, started the car, took it back to Toyota. It's being assessed at the moment. I need to speak to them tomorrow about it. But yeah, it's still got the problem. It's never been fixed, but it's still there. Remember that being launched by Halifax Watch the board? Yeah, that was the other one they did. Japanese cars are bad. I don't think so. I've had quite a few of them. Fencing fan, you kind of act like you've owned a load of cars. I mean, why don't you tell me how many cars you've actually owned in your life? Because you seem to understand that Japanese cars are unreliable. Myself, I think I've owned. Let's see, no, that's three. Toyotas, had a Mazda, probably about 10, I think, maybe 11 Japanese cars. How many have you had? Nissans, Toyotas, and Mazdas. Oh, I had a Honda as well. Sorry, that's probably 11. So, do tell us, fancy fan, with what authority you speak when you say that Japanese cars are unreliable? Actually, I think the Toyota Corolla wasn't that like the #1 most reliable car in the world for many years? You've had three. You've owned three cars, painting back. You've owned a Citroen, a Dacia, and you've owned a Citroen and two Dacias. You've owned those cars, have you? So you've never actually had a Japanese car. That's interesting.
Hmm.
How do you know so much about them?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 22nd one. So we're gonna go back up to the default.
My Visual sticking again, is it playing? It's still playing up as I go left. When it goes right, so through the keyboards go back to somebody's right. So that's definitely one. The worst thing about it is if you set that back, they're going to swap the bridge each way. As soon as you turn to Aragon 110.
Okay. Set.
No, I didn't ask you that. I asked you how you knew what to do. You basically said, see, I told you that Japanese cars are unreliable. That's what you said. What I'm saying to you is, from what experience or authority you come from, because I think you just said you've never owned a Japanese car. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but that's what you said.
Oh, 27, am I?
Like say,
What
about 10
channel am
or
I on?
11, I
27?
can't exactly remember.
27. Yeah, I'm gonna set this up.
So much worse. I had a Nissan Bluebird, and I think I had when I got it, I had a little problem with it, which was fixed, and then I had absolutely nothing go wrong with it. It was unbelievably reliable. Oh god, I've just gone the wrong lane. I was reading chat and just went up the wrong lane. Whoops. You've got a Toyota Camry with 300,000 miles on the clock. 300,000 kilometers on the clock, still one spot. Look at this sat nav's not realised where I am yet. Oops, which sat nav? Let me have a look where we're going. We can actually go, oh, look at that, we can get up here and go blind banana. We'll do that. You see, every cloud has a silver lining.
There you go. Every well, that does sure do. It does have a silver lining.
Others are bad, that's the thing. Yeah, but you could say that. I said that to you before, tentatively. I said that to you. You can pick any car manufacturer and pretty much say that. Things vary between models, things vary between the builds, like the factory builds. You can have two cars, same make and model, one's reliable and one turns out to be a bad egg. That's life. But on the whole, I'm pretty certain if you look at the statistics, Japanese cars are pretty reliable. But the way you talk, you're basically saying that Japanese cars are unreliable. And I'm sorry, but unless you can back that up, which I don't believe you can, unless you can back that up with some facts, you're just misleading. It's just a falsehood. Why are those signs in the road? Like, literally in the middle of the road. Wow, that's old to me, right? Oh, it's got a Russian truck and trailer. Pretty like those ones there. I was being polite on this video. You want to Porsche 911 GT3? Yeah, well, I mean, the 911s are good cars, but, you know, they're a driver's car, but obviously they're only two-seat usually, and I think you need a strong left calf muscle for driving that clutch. A GT3, blimey, that's going to cost you a few bucks. Don't say it if you haven't experienced it. Well, there's some truth in what she's saying. My dream car. I don't have a dream car as such. I think I might have mentioned this before. What I actually would love, if I was like, you know, as rich as the Hiltons, as it were, I'd have a car for every mood. So in the morning I could get up and go, what mood am I in? You know, a bit like in GTA where you've got a garage full of cars and you've got like your beach buggy, you've got your cruiser, you've got your racer, you've got your convertible. Depending on what mood you're in, you just go, yeah, we'll take this one today. That would be the dream situation. Uh-oh. Okay, fair enough. There's speed bumps down there. Let's be in the mood. I'm down with that.
That's in track clearance.
Oh no, it's just cost me money for me tonight. Dream car's a Tesla Model S. How can I pink car collection? My pink car collection is pretty good, Costa, actually. I think if I added a low body to it, and I've got something else in there. But hasn't GTA just had a massive pack that allows you to do some new stuff? Oh wow, spinning wheel. I think GTA just had a big patch this week. I do like McLaren's legend in. I do like McLaren.
Okay, slaves now. Slaves.
I think the newer Range Rovers are definitely. They had a period Range Rovers where they were a bit meh, and the latest ones that have come out, I think they've fixed a lot of issues and they're actually a very good car. But Range Rovers are so expensive. Oh my god! Remember the good old days of one Dutch market for 1,500 €? Blimey. That name's TSN 6.3. Mr. Levers with half a year support. Thank you, Mr. Levers. You have a Renault Twizy. I don't really know what a Twizy is. What's a Renault Twizy? Yeah, the thing about Range Rovers though is, it strikes me that with a car like a Range Rover, because how much does a Range Rover weigh? How much does it weigh in kilograms? It must be what, two and a half tons, something like that? I'd guess. I don't know. Somebody look it up. But either way, that's a whole lot of weight to be hauling around. So even before you sit in that car, from a fuel economy point of view, most of the petrol that you're burning is not to move you and your passengers around. You know, you and your passengers probably weigh, what, at most 400 kilos. Most of it is to move your car around. So your fuel economy is based on the weight of the car. You know what I mean? It's a lot of wasted fuel, effectively. That's the only thing that puts me off cars like that, really. I mean, I'm all for the high seating position of a Range Rover. You get really good visibility. It's like being in a truck, you get great visibility by virtue of the fact of how high you are. But it's a lot of weight. 2.1 tons. Okay, I wasn't far off. So there you go. Less than a quarter of that is going to be you and your passengers.
Okay. Triggers now. Triggers. Look at that, folks. We're almost at 59. US 59, I 69. Now, this should be fun.
I think that thunder was right on top of my head. You're on the other side.
Doing pretty good here. Go ahead and put the next three triggers out. That is 459. Because it's not that far. Go ahead. Start dropping in those triggers for that one.
That was crazy.
Here, put the well-crest triggers here.
That looks like the storm's right above me now. Yeah, well, if I go offline, then you know what it is, okay? Promos and Muslim, I don't know. I assume they're still working on it. £500 to tax a 2.7 litre V6 Range Rover. See, think about that, Ismail. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. 500 quid a year. That puts the running cost of your car quite high. You think about that, right? How much does your car cost you to service every year? Let's say you take a car in for an annual service, right? On average, it might be anything from 100 to 250 pounds plus parts and bits and pieces. There's some lighting, we can expect some thunder in a minute. Um, 500 quid would easily pay for your servicing costs. It might even be something like 2 to 3 to 4 tyres for your car. And you've got to pay that in tax every year. That's a heck of a running cost. Don't forget the salaries to get ready. Now, we're not going to play e-test tonight. We're on e-test tonight. So many toggles. We're playing a dangerous game, Squirrel. No, it's your truck. It's quite not very dangerous, to be honest. You pay $78 a year, no taxes whatsoever. What? Wait, what? Hang on a minute, Alex. What are you talking about? $78 a year for what exactly? What's that for? How does that work? Depends on the tyres. You have 22-inch wheels, and you're going to go up to £180 pop to replace. Yeah, but even so, that's the best part of 3 tyres a year you can have to pay for in tax. Just come out and then no. We got any more? Up into Zurich.
Right here, let's do 59, shall we?
Oh, that's good. You can't hack on my profile. You don't need to, I can tell you it's hacked. I downloaded this profile a long time ago. I downloaded this profile pretty much when TSM was on about version 1 or 2, I think. I downloaded it because I couldn't be bothered to spend tens of hours creating a new profile. So, just lost one. There's the front there. I need to take a photo. Let me have a look at this. I might take a photo and put it on. I'm not even opening the door. I'm not even opening the door. That rain is horrendous. If I stuck my head out of there, I'd be soaking wet like that. I'm gonna push you on. Yeah, I downloaded the profile.
Well, for the people that are in Central Time or Eastern Time, happy September to you. It is the first day of September of 2019. We are now in month number 9. Ninth month of the year. I can't believe it. We're almost 3 months until Christmas. 3 months, y'all. 3 months. Start getting those Christmas lists together and getting those Christmas lists together and all that good stuff. If you're not, if you're Mountain Time or in California time, Pacific time, your time will be there. 11. If you're in Eastern or Central time, well, happy September to you. It's September now. Just looking at the clock, it's after midnight, so it means we're almost done with our stream tonight.
But over the years, this profile stayed just fine, and it's been quite cool to do the truck views or just plain TSM. But yeah, I did not run this profile at all. My Instagram roster is school.tv. I like the cereal here. It's pretty tasty. You know, the worst thing about being a Euro truck Mac author is they put so much care and attention into it, so much detail into their maps, and then most people set in their camera just drive straight past it. It must be a bit depressing in a way. Most people just don't see it. They're not paying attention, you know what I mean? I'm not going outside at all, don't worry. You have to go outside to connect it up. I can't really see it unless I go outside. It's just blowing it down the rain. I mean, only a video would do really. You couldn't really get it in the photo. I'd have to sit there and try and capture the moment when the lightning goes off in the thunder. That's timing. Mr. Jetcat, I thought watching you in Glasgow Airport ready to go to New Zealand. Wow. So the family there for 4 weeks, so we're watching New Zealand, and that'll be fun. PS keep up the good work. Thank you, Jetcat. Hope you have a very safe trip, sir, and I'm sure you'll have a blast. I've never been on a flight anything like that kind of time. I can only imagine it's a bit boring. Worst I've done is 10-hour flight, and that was long. But New Zealand, what's that? Like 20 plus. That's crazy. Anyway, have a good one, sir. You have to get up very early if you want to watch the stream, though, I think. Just put a webcam outside. It would have to be a very waterproof webcam, I'm afraid. Watch the drivers at Quality Lane, make it more realistic, Z. The thing is the AI just pays more attention to what you do. And I'll be honest with you, truck drivers don't seem to do that very much anymore. They used to, but they don't seem to do anymore. Do you make any World of Warships videos on YouTube? Probably not, to be honest. If I'm being honest here, I don't think so. City Link trailer. The colour of this trailer looks a bit like the colour of my truck. If I could get a City Link trailer, that would work quite nicely with this truck. Where do you live? Like what state if you're in the US or England, Sean? I live in the UK and more or less kind of northeast of London. If you know where London is. If you stream YouTube at live for a day, what does that mean? I'm driving too slow, Apex. Dude, I had to hit the brakes around that bend then. Your voice sounds different on YouTube than it does on Twitch. Really?
I can't tell the difference.
I'm using the same microphone. I'm using the same vocal voice box that I have. I don't know what the differences are.
I'm like, I can't tell the difference. I hear the same old nutty. Well, I still hear the same old Paul.
I guess that's Switzerland going. YouTube Life is a game. Oh, okay. I thought you meant some kind of like blog or something. I thought you meant a blog, I don't know, like a day in the life of a YouTuber or something like that. I thought that's what it meant. Are you not scared of thunder and lightning even now that it's getting a little scary? Snowball, I love it. I absolutely love thunder and lightning. It fascinates, like nature just fascinates me. You know? Volcanoes, man, I've seen a real life volcano. I found it mesmerizing. Tornadoes, hurricanes, just even the sea, like when the sea is, really super choppy and smashing into the rocks, I just sit there and watch it. I love it. Any kind of any kind of display of power by nature just fascinates me. And I love thunder and lightning. I'll just sit there and watch it. I get as close to it as I can as well without getting soaking wet. Like I'm quite happy to just sit with my bedroom windows open and just watch it. You get stories from like my auntie was frightened of thunder and lightning, just like terrified.
Babe, fall asleep.
She'd sit under the staircase.
Okay. Ooh, you don't like that. Ooh.
She'd start smoking and then she'd sort of be rocking like this, and as it got louder and louder, she'd have a hand over her ear like this, and then if it got really bad, she would literally go under the staircase. And she was convinced that lightning came through the back door and hit the copper ones, and you've never heard anything so dumb in your life. It's ridiculous. And me, I would sit there watching it, just thinking it was brilliant. So no, I'm not frightened of it.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm used to it now. It happens a lot out here.
Yeah, Martin, those programs they do about sport.
All it does is wake you up because it starters you.
I mean,
But I'm used to it.
some of the videos on YouTube of people chasing tornadoes, I just think to myself, wow, so brave. I'm the guy in the car who drove off at that point. Like most people, there's a tornado and everybody's going that way and they're going that way. Yeah, there was tornadoes. Did you listen to the tornadoes in, I think, Hamburg last week? They had tornado, and there's stuff on YouTube. People who were taking video footage with the phones and things. They had a tornado like right outside their house. Pretty scary. St. James, I had the view distance in the mirror turned down because it gives you better frame rates. And to be honest, with the video with the mirror, you really don't need to see that far. Chasing tornadoes is your dream job. Like every 10 seconds, that's pretty impressive. There's actually a website on the internet, I forget the name of it, but it's like a live view of all of the storms around the world, and it's unbelievable how many thunderstorms there are around the world constantly. Like there's hundreds. They should be getting pretty hilly very soon, actually. the tunnel, that's the what that does, like, is it removes all of the. If you imagine in a tunnel, like a long tunnel, you've got a lot of vehicles going through it that are blasting out carbon dioxide out the back and carbon monoxide as well in some cases, and that will just sit in the tunnel. So what those fans do is they basically push the air through to get rid of that and refresh it with outside air. Because let's face it, if you got stuck in a tunnel and those fans weren't there, you'd probably all die of asphyxiation, which is very high risk too. Because it'd be filled up with CO2. But yeah, they're just an extractor essentially. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Right. 4,300 strikes in 30 minutes. Blimey. There's a lot of lightning ducks around Chelmsford. Well, I can confirm that, Mr. Bug. I can confirm that to be true, sir. There's a Scania test track on mod used a long time ago. Scania test track is built into Promod, I think. They added that a long time ago.
Hang on.
What's the paint potter thing? It's a tool that lets you.
Let me add a train here real quick. Freight train. I want to make sure this overpass is high enough for a freight train to go under it.
The packet between you and a certain destination, and lets you basically break it down and pinpoint where the problem is. So it's useful if you want to know if the problem might be with you or the server you're trying to hit or something en route, maybe your ISP, and you want to give them some proof. It's useful for that. And that's what Pinkwater does. Yeah, I think the white lights seem very bright because the HDR's turned on and the balloon is a bit too high. And I didn't turn on, there's a mod you can get called, I think it's called HDR Fix or something like that. And it turns the balloon down an awful lot. And I forgot to enable it, and that's why it looks a bit too ridiculously glowy. Don't put me in that slash. I'd rather have you here at some point than never.
Yeah, we're trying to see if the train is perfect for this, so that's what we're waiting on.
Yeah, the Scandinavian DLC, they put the track in there eventually, but Promos did it a long time before, I think.
We want to make sure this is perfect for a train. I want to make sure it's not too low, not too high, just right. So probably going to spend our last few minutes together here on the stream this evening.
Twitch might be about to mess up. First, the E2 stream is about to start. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, we're going to reroute all power to this. So, Paint Potter version 2020 for Windows and the GUI. Well, that's a very broad simplification. It's a lot more than that, but it does a similar thing. Hang on, let me just open that here. It might be better off. We'll go this way at the end.
Excuse me. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me add this back in there. I'm trying to wait to see if we can fit a freight train to go under this overpass.
Whoa. Cool exhaust note. Yeah, truck dealer, just feel it. What is E3? The Electronic Entertainment Expo. one of the biggest consumer expos for electronics in the world. It's where they basically show off their new stuff, like new TVs, new consumer devices, all this kind of thing. They show off at E3. But nowadays, they seem to be showing off games as well. Like, I think Bethesda are about it this year, which is interesting. Kind of makes me feel like that Bethesda might be going to announce something. Skyrim 2? Who knows? Skyrim 2's got to happen at some point.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the train still. The pre-catch all my train engines.
Just got a job running level 1. There you go. Small steps.
It takes a while.
You might want to turn off some fines, Mrs. Foster Jack. Turn off the police fines and stuff until you get used to the game a bit. Then you've not got that hassle to deal with. DSM's biggest promos? I don't know, you can be the judge of that. I'll show you the map. Mr. Talking Donkey, oh my god. Hello Paul and chat, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Talking Donkey. I'm very good. I got married yesterday.
Wow.
Wait, what? That's the first time I've ever had a delivery that said that in it. I got married yesterday. And today I won my first NX5 Cup race. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. So, Donkey, traditionally, right, what happens is you get married, and then you go on the honeymoon with the missus. That's what you normally do.
Oh, there we go.
You got married, and then you went to an NX5 Cup race the day after. Is that what you're basically saying here? I'm sorry for not being able to watch you more, but I'm very busy. Yeah. You are forgiven, Donkey. Listen, to you and the missus.
Perfect. Yep. I think we can do it. Okay.
Today on my first NX5 Cup race. Yeah, hope you won. Alrighty.
Yeah. Do that in different trains. Yeah, we're high now. Actually, I think we might be a little bit too high. I can bring it down some, actually. So, I'm going to bring it down some. Don't want to bring it down too low. And then again, you don't want to have it too high either. Okay, bring that train back again. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's have it this low.
6 months ago, thank you, friends.
Let's not move it anymore.
Why don't you download Imposter? So I'm being facetious. Try switching down from source to high on using or something. Or try that out off your Schmidt. Which would you buy? Why do you put the same things in the same sentence like you can compare them? I don't understand this. Track eye on off your Schmidt? Completely different thing. Completely different. Where's the whiskey now? There it is. Don't you mean it? You can take that. It's only a small journey. Want to take whiskey? What else have we got? Bigger parts, resins and glue. There's a lot of glue going on in this. A lot of trials are glue things. This is weird. shop supplies? Come on, it's Whiskers. Shop supplies. More than shop supplies. Ooh, look at that. Jack Daniels. I'm taking Jack Daniels. That trailer with my gold truck is going to look amazing. Can you show the whole map? NMTech. It's my birthday tomorrow. Keep up the great work. Happy birthday, NMTech. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great day, sir. Thank you for your first ever delivery. So there's the map with, this is just, hang on, you need to understand, this is just TSN installed. Right, on top of all of the standard STS DLC. So we've got Go East in here, we've got Scandinavia, all that kind of thing, hence why all this is up here. But Rustmap does work with TSN, so you can, when Rustmap updates and stuff, you'll be able to install Rustmap and have driving all the way over here as well. But for now, this is what TSN mostly does, is Italy, Turkey, North Africa, Spain, France. TSN has traditionally always been kind of this bit down here. Whereas Promods always tended to focus on this and then further north up into Iceland and Scotland and all that kind of thing. And then obviously Hungary went into here, it got dropped into Promods, blah blah blah. Get the idea? Jazzy Cat Trailer Pack S Road Side. So we've got, no it's not. Jazzy Cat has not updated his trailer pack yet, S Road. He's updated, I think he's updated his ATS trailer pack, but he's not updated his ETS trailer pack. What I have got is the Jazzy Cat traffic pack, if you like, the painted AI traffic pack, the truck traffic pack, the BDF traffic pack. I've got all them, they're all working, but the jobs that you're seeing here in the freight market are not Jazzy Cat jobs. They are jobs from a what was it, Grindelwald? Was it the Gilly or the Chris 45 one in the end? I can't remember. Pringle knows. I'll put it in the spreadsheet if he's not already done so. Oh, there you go. Chris 45 trailer pack. He's added it. Line 116 in the mock question. You have the main game in the Scandinavian DLC at the present time. Is that right? Okay, so if you add TSN or Promod, you're going to get quite a lot more bang for your buck. However, I think with TSN, I can't remember if you have to start a new profile with TSN. I can't remember. Yeah, TSN and Promods are never going to work together, spoiler for us. However, Promods and TSN independently work with Rustmap. So Rustmap can connect to either of them, but they don't all work together, if that makes sense. When we're working on Ireland, DJ Sutty, I believe not. I believe even SDS were going to work on Ireland at one point, but I don't think they are anymore. I could be wrong. I honestly don't know. Well, I've not heard anything from anybody about Ireland. A lot of people have asked for it, but I don't think it's ever going to get done right now. Jazzy has done large cargo on the site for 124. Has he actually released one of them at Bow Base? Okay. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh. That crack length, that was amazing. That was about 100 meters long. Well, that time for almost all skip going in second stage. Yeah, go in this worth picking up at some point. You didn't hear that? Yeah, that was thunder outside. Yeah, I would say true. So the place I'm in is basically got a concrete roof and brick walls. I'm about as safe as I can get, really. Missed that sound. But I recommend any economy mods. I don't use any economy mods. Any ancestral location is not on this map, but it is here. If you get it's there, they're still Italian. That's what this manufacturer is. Just like in the studio. Little bunker, not kidding.
Okay. Good. Just making sure that the height is just perfect there. Guys, I just finding out we're running out of time here, so we probably won't be able to get the Southwest Freeway up and running, as we do only have about 12 more minutes together. So, and I have to actually build this light and Roark Road, and I have not even put the road out for that road yet. And I still gotta get the road out for that one. Yeah, freeway intersections take a little bit longer to do. I'll see if I can try to get it done tomorrow. Of course, I probably won't be able to because number one, tomorrow's trucking, and I really won't have time to really hop on trains. If I'm doing trucking, I'm going to be doing trucking.
They don't make garages anymore like this, like with a concrete roof. They really don't. It is basically a bunker.
But I'll try to get it done as much as I can here. There we go. Straighten up that. Okay, yep, we're building Murphy Road. This is Murphy Road, by the way. This is, if anyone's wondering, what's this stretch of road right through here. Yeah, that's just Murphy Road. That's the road right after that, and then I have Roark Road right next to. I mean, you can be able to see the light. So.
Armored cable, an armored power cable that runs from the inside of the house into this building, which is a converted garage. And on the wall here is another electric panel which is full of RCD circuit breakers. So if anything trips outside or inside, this whole thing will go. I'll be fine. It'll just trip out completely. So I'm fully protected. There won't be any surges that get through here. And then even if it gets past that, the wall-mounted sockets I have on the wall have also got surge protection and noise filtering on them as well. So my equipment is about as well protected as you can get, really, apart from sticking in a server room. So I should be fine. Frosty Jack, good evening, Paul. Downloaded the ETSP MP, but after I uninstalled, it seems to have lost my main profile. And I loaded up, it asked me to start from scratch. Can I get it back? I haven't lost it. Frosty Jack, you need to go to your documents folder. What you basically need to do is go to. So if you go to your Euro Truck Simulator folder, right? So C:\users whatever your name is, in this case Paul, and then documents Euro Truck Simulator 2, right? That's your folder. That's where you want to go to, and then you will have, or you should have, a series of profile folders here, right? Now that profiles one there contains all of your current profiles. And if you start it by date, then it's likely that the one that you played last will have the most recent timestamp on it. But I've got a number of profiles, as you can see. You may only have one. But how many profiles you've got in Euroshock, you'll have a folder here for each profile. Anyway, the bottom line is that it should be in here. If it's not, step out one, because there's bound to be a backup here. Every time Euroshock is updated and you start it up, the first thing that it does is it takes your profiles folder and it creates a backup copy of it. So if anything goes wrong, you've got a complete backup from the previous version of Euroshock. Get it? So if you've not got anything in here, if
Yeah, we're about like 10 minutes together, y'all. So we're gonna try to get as much as we can done with this, and when time is up, I won't be able to do a final run of it. So and then I'll just say my closing comments, and we'll end the video, and we'll end the stream for the night. We're coming into our last 10 minutes together here. We have done our 3 hour stream. We did pretty good, even though I had a lot of distractions from TV, but I'll try to limit that next time. And I can actually, and next time in 5 hour stream, I'll have all those interruptions again. And of course, we can still get a lot of work done, even though I have those interruptions going on.
While we're here, guys, let's give away a quick game. Let's do a quick giveaway because I've done one of those for a while. I'm going to give away a copy.
So I'm gonna do all the controllers right under the overpass, like it is in real life.
GTA 5 is just like the best they've ever done. So if you've not got GTA 5, you probably want to run it. I am going to ramp up the sub multiplier to 3 on this one, so still have an increased chance of winning. But when playing for GTA 5, you want to think of a keyword, and my keyword is, I've got a good one.
I wish traffic on here went a little bit faster than it goes.
I'm going to have to spell it correctly. Okay, Alex, have a good one, sir. Lou, ha, is now open. If you don't spell that correctly, you won't win the giveaway. Enter that into chat once in lowercase. That's all you need to do. Blue, ha, all one word, no spaces, no uppercase. Do not enter twice, you'll be pushed out the raffle if you do. That is for a copy of GTA 5 and Subs Avatar 3 multiplier to win, okay? Exclamation mark, blue, ha. Exclamation mark. Rocker is life, you spelled it wrong, and you didn't put an exclamation mark on that. Stuart, Belay, you didn't put an exclamation mark on that. Draco, you didn't put an exclamation mark on that. Legit Bot, you didn't. One Panel, you didn't. Out of Games, you didn't. Such fail. Such fail. Sanjay, you didn't. Exclamation mark, blue, ha. It's a bit of a skill test if you want to win GTA 5. AT Rubber Duck, 10 months support. Thank you, AT Rubber Duck. You just got this YouTube video. Let's take that. Still getting picked up. GTA 5 is what we're trying to win here. Jack Daniels, look at that. That's a bit of JD. Bit of JD on the rocks.
Alright.
Oh yeah. And that's looking good. Make sure you inspect your cargo. Yes, I must inspect and sample my cargo before I take it, just to make sure the quality's still good. No, I have to turn it off, Jason. Trailers don't support advanced stuff in yet. Seems like it's taking time for people to put that kind of support in there. Yeah. Look at that mustache. Look at that. It's a fine mustache. That's the one I normally get, that one not. Never actually tried any of these other ones. I never tried that one. And it's really fun.
80, 85. It's a freeway intersection. Has to be on.
Right, let's tab out. Okay, best of luck to everybody. GTA 5, here we go. The Joel 4321 PC PS4 and Xbox 360 plus is Joel Gaming YouTube. Advertising banning. Joel, congrats sir, you won a copy of GTA 5. So, you put your name in there. You are a sub. So you need to send me a message on Twitch. Subject wrap-up lane. And you've got 48 hours to put that claim in. Congratulations to Joel. Remember, you've got 48 hours to claim. No claim, no game. Put your email address in the message, Joel. Oh, my nose is funny. It's nasty, guys. It's hay fever. Why don't you get mustaches?
85.
I get one. My mustache hair grows like too thin. It just doesn't grow thick enough. It's just rubbish and horrible. That's why I don't get it. You're like such mess opinion. Well, so does the other 364 people who entered the raffle that didn't win. I don't know why you look at it that way. Statistically speaking, you had a low chance of winning.
Oh, next channel, 30.
I don't know, Z. I may do, I may not. Good night, Rocker. Good night. Mr. Rowland with 29 months of support. Thank you, Mr. Rowland. It's 18 to buy alcohol, Crusher. Depends which country you're in. Even which state you're in America. Press 45. I thought the trailer pack is compatible with advanced coupling. It took me hours to update it. Please let me know if you find any errors. Chris. Thing is, right? Pringles had a go of it with advanced coupling and it didn't work. So that's interesting. What was I doing? Advanced trailer coupling, no. What's my instrument called? Well, that works. Wait a second, I saw the handle.
Alright, alright, everybody. That is 3 hours on the money.
Well, he's right.
That is going to do it tonight, or early this morning if it's after midnight your time, or wherever you are. If it's early in the day, wherever you are. That is going to do it for us tonight. I hope you have enjoyed. At least we only got squeezed in
almost 3 intersections. I was going to try to see what we can do to Southwest Freeway tonight. But unfortunately, we did not. I had the interruptions, and I've been watching TV. I've been watching a little TV. So, yep, I do apologize, but it's okay. We'll be doing this route again very, very soon. I'll say we'll probably do it a full day of this, a full 5 hours of this stream next weekend. Let me set this up before I forget. Do that now. There we go. Alright. So, yep. Next weekend we'll be going back to normal with trains. It'll be 5 hour stream and a 5 hour stream. Only one thing. Only one day of streaming, 5 hours. That's it. After that, the next day it'll be ATS. After that, no more. Okay. So that goes back to normal starting next week, next weekend of streaming. Okay. But that is it for tonight. I hope to see you again tomorrow, and actually in a few hours, later this afternoon for our ETS2 stream, and then ATS right afterwards. So hopefully you can join in and watch. I will be here, and will fewer interruptions as I will be have to focus on driving than looking at the TV like I been doing tonight. But I'm gonna try to see if I feel like it. I am tired and I want to go eat a little bit something else before I get ready for bed. It is after midnight, like 15 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning my time. So I kind of want to get ready for bed here. But I have hoped you have enjoyed the stream tonight. If you did, please give me a thumbs up below. Any comments you might have, any questions, comments, or concerns, you may drop them in the comments section, the community section of my channel, or um, you can, yeah, that's actually where you can actually do those two things. You can comment below or comment in the community section of my channel, and I will get back to you as fast as I can, okay? Alright, everybody. I hope you had a great day of streaming, and I hope you enjoyed Homestead earlier this afternoon and trains this evening and early morning. And I will be catching you again tomorrow afternoon. I'll say look for the stream just to go live sometime tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon, probably. Okay, and we do ETS2, and then I will kick off an ATS stream after about a couple of minutes, after a few hour break. I'll try to get ETS2 early. That way we can do ATS. That way we don't run ATS till almost midnight like we are for trains tonight. But yeah. And if you can, if you pop in and pop out, that's fine. Hey, the stream will be under the Dre'Jon's live stream playlist right after the stream is over. You can watch it and you can catch up with whatever you missed, on the update. So, yeah. If y'all have any questions, anything you want to know, if anything, any game you would like to see me again play, just let me know. Trains 12. Now somebody had commented on one of my videos, on one of my live streams about Trains 12. The thing with Trains 12 is it's on another computer, and it's actually on my Acer computer, which is a very slow computer, and it is laggy, it's slow, it just take up most of our stream time. So no, I'm not going to plan to do a Trains 12 video. What I am going to plan to do instead, I am going to try to do a stream of remaking the 20 track route. Like, I remember what I told you, the 20 track route, I ended up losing that route. I don't know what happened to it. But I was looking through my content one day, and I found my 20 track route was not on my routes under my route folder. And I was wondering what the heck happened to it, because I did have it on here. And I will actually check my content and see if it's actually on my content. I think it's probably been deleted on there as well. So we will be rebuilding the whole 20 track route over again. It won't be the exact same thing as it is, as you saw on the that's not a live stream, that's just me working on that route. Um, it's just a 3 hour video of me working on that route. Um, it will be redone. We'll probably have it better, a little bit better if we track clearance screen added. That'll be the longest track clearance you ever seen in your life. Because that's a lot of tracks and you gotta make sure all those cars are off those tracks. That's probably gonna be like a 90-second track clearance screen that we're gonna be adding to that light. Those traffic lights. Okay. Alright, buddy. That's it for us. That's it for me. I will see you tomorrow, okay? I love you all. I'll hopefully the people that have been watching my streams a lot, hopefully we get to see you tomorrow. Um, just to pop, even just to say pop in, just say hi, pop on in. If you just popping in, just say hi, and you can pop out. That's it. Remember, if you have a Steam account, you may come in and join the broadcast on Steam. If you have a Steam account, you may come in and jump on the broadcast. If you have this game on your computer, you can go to I believe. Let me just before I start sitting up here lying. Let me open up my Steam. I believe you click on community section. You go to broadcast. But if you have the game on your computer, for instance, if you have the game on your computer, you click your game, you scroll down. Uh, mm, no, 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 no. You're not gonna find it if you click on your game. If you if you um if you have it on your game, click broadcast. Scroll down. Not scroll down. Um, Click on the game that you want, or you search it up in the find hubs. Like for instance, I'm gonna type in. I know y'all can't see this, but I'm gonna type in American Truck Simulator, for example. Just for example, yeah, I know y'all can't see this, but I'll search up American Truck Simulator. I go over to broadcast, and then you can broadcast. You can broadcast anyone that's live on American Truck Sim or your Truck Sim. It's the same exact thing, and you do the exact same thing for trains. So I click on Trains New Era. You go to broadcast, and I am the only one that's broadcasting on Trains a New Era. So if anyone wants to jump in the broadcast, you may. All you do is you go to community section, you click on broadcast, you go to the you type in the box where it says, search hubs, you type in the name Trains a New Era, it's gonna hit enter, go over to broadcast, and I'm the only one that's broadcasting on Trains a New Era. I'm the only person. I'm like the only person that's on Steam that's actually got this game for broadcast available for broadcasting. A lot of people don't have their game up for broadcasting, or they brought their game off of the Aaron website or off the My Trains website. So a lot of people don't buy their game off of Steam. I brought my game off of Steam because I use Steam a lot. So yeah, so if you just do that and you go or you hit broadcast, find me. I'm here. So Dre'Jon Williams 96 is where you're gonna find. I'm here. You can watch the live broadcast. I don't mind you watching live. If you want to watch live on Steam, or if you want to watch live on YouTube, you may do so. Okay. I'm not telling you. If you don't want to, if you want to just not watch it all, that's fine. Hey, the video's gonna be up on YouTube later on. Okay. Alright. So I know y'all can't see that, but yeah. But if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. Again, I love you all. I hope to see you again. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Okay. Take care, everybody. Good night.